Greetings, infinite divine being of light. Where do we begin? Well, in the beginning, of course. Before time and space. Before the manifestation. But for today, we'll begin upon the rising of the blue dawn. It is always darkest before the dawn. We're really feeling these frequencies, these higher divine 5D waves of light, waves of energy flowing into the field. This morning, before sunrise, about 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, I was blasted awake by a higher, very high pulse frequency wave, a plasma electrical wave, which activated the crown, third eye, crystal palace in the brain with massive expansion. I know many of you felt this. It showed up today on the Schumann resonance of 57 hertz major blast at between 8 and 9 UTC, March 12th. Then throughout the day, the skull and brain were pulsing with massive higher dimensional frequencies, and it's showing up with blasts of light on the Schumann resonance charts today. And then about 4:44 p.m., another wave came in, and I felt it as like a flowing through the body, and then several strange events occurred throughout the day. And then it's in these times where we connect deeply with the divine feminine energies of Pachamama. We connect with the animal kingdom. I had a connection, mind to mind, with the orange and white wild cat this afternoon. Then with the cardinal, the red cardinal came in from the Wing Nation. Many other connections. Then connections with humanity. I was at a client's and I was on the 4th floor of this building, and I felt the wave came in. It was this evening around, I would say, 5 o'clock. And I felt almost as if I was falling backwards as the wave came in. So we just anchor these waves, these energies into the grid. We connect with our higher self, connect with the crystalline core of Pachamama, and with the divine creator source energy. As we're merging heaven and earth, we are the rainbow bridge coming in. So with all these energies coming in, flowing through and through and through, as we break on through, it's what some are calling the compression breakthrough. It's breaking through the 0 point energies. As they're opening up, the veils are thinning, the veils are lifting. As we're reaching into our infinite potential, we are beyond the point of no return. So just go with the flow, let it flow through and through and through, as we break on through to the other side, fully awake, fully aware, fully conscious. So let us know in the comments if you felt these waves of energy coming in today, and what you experienced and your connections. We're going to start off today's first transmission from Aurora Juliana Ariel. Gautama Buddha speaks. Light of the golden ray. The light of the ages descends as the brilliance of the new day shines upon a world in travail. The darkness is surfacing. The inner work is being done. The great cleansing is underway, and humanity stands on the threshold of a new era of freedom, enlightenment, and peace. So have we come, legions of light, from the future and higher realms, to assist the inhabitants of earth reclaim sanity in a world gone astray. So does legions of angelic hosts, archangels, Elohim, great cosmic beings, ascended masters, and others descend into matter planes to bring light, healing, wisdom, activations, and gifts at this time. You are a transfiguration chamber that is initiating you into the sacred mysteries of the soul and bringing you into greater and greater awakening to the truth of your soul identity and the illumined worlds you descended from. We, the mighty Buddhas of the Golden Ray, come from the realms called Shambhala on the high plane of the Venusian civilization that is thriving today in all its glory. We come with great master Venusians, divine architects like Saint Germain, and others who are intent on helping birth a new world under the auspices of the ancient coding of Lemuria and the golden age of Earth's past. We bring a special light to ignite the souls of Earth into the ancient Buddhic traditions that only traces on Earth remain. For the true Buddhic teachings give one entrance into the inner mysteries that only the indwelling spirit can impart. Thus we come with the codes of destiny, the codes of divinity, and the codes of Buddhic traditions to support your timely advancement into the new time. For each one on earth must choose the authentic self or remain in the shadowlands of unconscious beliefs, patterns, and drives. Daily the choices come, and when there is not the return to love, the return to sanity, the return to the inner calm peace of the Buddhic nature, there is a reinforcement of the shadow density that has claimed too many souls in this time. The state of unrest in the nations is accumulating vast records from distressful times in ancient histories that are now being accessed from the earth and astral planes. Many distraught souls who have been trapped in the haze of the astral plane have been given an opening to lives on earth through untoward energies that are destructive and unkind. Thus the great challenge today is to bring humanity to a state of awareness of the inner workings of the psyche and the open doorways the psyche can invoke through its conscious state of being. Harmony, love, peace, and tranquility open the doors to the divine realms of light, to divine ones who are right there ready to support with wisdom, healing teachings, and more, whereas the anger, frustration, fighting, and abusive treatment of self and others open one to the astral plane and to souls who live this way on earth, finding it hard to traverse the pathway of light into higher realms upon their passing. While they need assistance and healing, they still can become a great deterrent to souls of earth who are not mindful of their conscious state. Thus we come to help instill the greater sense of equanimity and grace that is the empowered state of the Buddhic way of life and being. So much you, the awakened ones, come into greater stillness within, supporting heart, mind, soul, and body to be in alignment with the highest frequencies at this time. To live the life of a golden Buddha, one must be mindful of one's conscious state in every moment, and when it moves out of harmony, opening the soul to harm, to move quickly and masterfully back to the place of peace that always resides within and which is accessible each time you practice sacred alchemy. So do we stand with our beloved Aurora, who is among our ranks in the Venusian lineage? So do we bring the teachings and support at this time through this activity of light, the temple of sacred alchemy. So do we stand with you, each one, to help you find the way out of the dark night of the human programmed consciousness that would ever enter more and more suffering and pain. So are we come to herald in the Wessic time, where the Buddhas become physical in the earth plane, ministering to many souls who are awakening at this time. So do I, Gautama Buddha, come with Amitabha and the divine feminine Buddhic masters to provide an opening to love, an opening to peace, and an opening to greater harmony for every soul. The oracle.love. And with these Buddhic energies manifesting in this now time, what is being called New Earth, to some of the ancient Buddhist traditions, they may call the Pure Land, where we reside, fully conscious in pure, blissful, eternal consciousness, what is called eternal bliss consciousness, heaven on earth. And from Meg Benedict, the new 5D Earth, I've worked with thousands of spiritual seekers just like you, and one of the most common symptoms that propel us into our spiritual journey is feeling empty, lost, or disconnected from our authentic soul presence. Without soul connection, you become malnourished of the spiritual life force that energizes your body and fuels your heart's joy and inner drive. Instead, you lack confidence and courage, feeling directionless, vulnerable in an unpredictable world, unable to create or protect yourself. The healing process includes the resolution and regeneration of the wounded heart. The deep-seated trauma of the fall of man and past history of victim persecution has left a beaten and battered human heart. We are barely functioning, doing our best to engage with the world through a guarded, broken, or frightened heart. We carry deep within our core the original wound of separation, which has left its mark, the debilitating grief and trauma of being severed from our connection to our higher self, our soul family, and the abundant universe. As we move into observer consciousness, we become more aware of the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors streaming through us in order to clear, release, and transcend all limiting programming. This is an ongoing process as we discover layers and layers of deeply ingrained patterning that were blocking or limiting our life potential. As we actively clear discordant energy and replace it with divine energy, we can heal wounded soul fragments, restore soul presence, and reclaim lost power. At this stage of the ascension process, we begin to harmonize the human body, heart, and mind with the unique vibration and rhythm of the soul. By actively spinning in the quantum vortex, we are blending and integrating all levels of our being into holistic cohesion and coherence. This allows the mind to direct the flow of energy throughout all channels of the body and proactively monitor and manage the balance of yin-yang energy in a stabilized order template. We have within our grasp an astonishing abundance of universal infusion of photon light that our human biology can now metabolize. You may have noticed how everything is accelerating, time is speeding up and warping due to increasing ascension waves. Incoming consciousness has been streaming in from higher dimensions realms as we encounter the nuances of our soul's essence and purpose. This information will continue to inspire new ideas and focus, pointing us in new directions in life and meaningful pursuits. Look around you and witness how many people are shifting their career interests into service to healing and transformation. As our awareness reaches and touches the quantum field of all existence, we're able to peer into the parallel realities all around us. It begins to illuminate and shimmer in an alternate plane in our mind across the thin membrane of time. The gateway to the fifth dimensional field has opened, allowing our consciousness to travel across the divide, out of duality and into the still point of present awareness. The New Earth author and teacher Eckhart Tolle describes the foundation for a new earth is a new heaven, the awakened consciousness. The earth, external reality, is only its outer reflection. On earth as it is in heaven, it is like a mirror. As the mind enters the new 5D earth hologram, we begin to access the purest divine frequencies we've ever felt. They are free of polarized charge, purely neutralized energy waves that will feed and restore healthy bodies. These new 5D earth energies are truly transformative in nature, catalyzing human genetics to upgrade and evolve into the full potential of ascending humans. Breathe in the winds of change. 2020 is the year of physical transformation. Join other star beings and grid workers from around the world as we gather on Thursday, March 19th to broadcast our Equinox Gateway Global Activations. If you would like to participate, you can join Meg at newearthcentral.com. And from the Archangelic calendar, you are about to take flight. New chakras are being awakened, and the violet flame optimization. Gaia is spirit and fire-based today as her main focus is clearly deep and profound transmutation. She is feeling much better than she has in a very long time, and she has the constant efforts of her children to thank for it. You, the Lightworker Legion, has done an immaculate job thus far, and we are all anxiously awaiting the start of our building operations, as that is sure to delight and surprise all involved. It is utterly evident that humanity is scheduled to take flight, and we will not be ceasing this takeoff for any reason whatsoever. All signs point to the fact that we are moving forward in every way imaginable, and we must embrace this notion with every ounce of our being. Between the upgrades, downloads, and promotions, the median energy of this earth is way higher than it has ever been. The last time 2 times a change like this had happened, humanity gained a third eye chakra and then their crown chakra. This is because the general masses know very little about what these chakras actually do, even though they bought the yoga mat telling them their names. The chakra system, as we know, is a very small fraction of what the system actually is. These chakras are a lot like outlets in an electrical system, except they can both give and receive energy, and they are also highly sensitive feeling zones. They extend to all sides and go all the way up to infinitely expanding creator source, as impossible as that may seem. Our chakras are the very high end, are not active in this reality, as it would be impossible to exist as a specific personality and consciously expand in that way all at the same time. The other interesting part of the chakras is that there is a certain level whereas they become a shared space for the collectives beneath. Perspective must be bounced off a spectrum of light to make things become an interactive part of its physical reality. Each chakra radiates a very real light spectrum that illuminates parts of our reality that we would otherwise not see. In many ways, we compare them to a flashlight that handles specific items. To sum this up, accept the physics of our universe to drastically change, and that you will become aware of many new aspects of reality and chakra feeling zones as well. We will not allow the unholy to exist in this universe any longer. All systems go. From Archangel Azrael. And then the link in the description below the video is the full transcription of today's transmission with all the tools. If you want to take part in the archangelic assignments, if you would like to work on these missions and assignments with the archangelic realm. So all the tools will be in the article, the link below. All transmissions are archived on our website, primedisclosure.com, and underneath every video is the link to that transcription. So the following assignments for today. Number 1, the galaxy does not have a standard shielding setting the same way the Earth does. Please provide Surzi, our galaxy, perpetual shields, as there are multiple star explosions about to take place. Some of them we know about, and some of them are happening too suddenly to be forewarned about. 2. Waterfalls of light are a sacred healing tool used by the ancients of Lemuria. We must implement a 72-second rainbow waterfall as well as brief waterfall in the following light color order: white, pink, light blue, gold, yellow, green, red, black, copper, bronze, brown, teal, rose gold, silver, orange, indigo, violet, platinum, diamond, rainbow. 3. We are receiving resistance in the Sacred Flame Department. Please keep up your efforts in the ongoing assignment. There is also a guided meditation, connecting with your dragon essence, inspired by the hybrid Dragon Legion of the Archangelic Legion. That meditation is also in the article in the link below the video. And today from Elaine Di Giorgio, we can see God expressing itself on a cellular level, hidden in the pattern that connects humanity to nature as well as the cosmos. If you look to the trees, the sky, and all around you, this intelligence reveals itself through the sacred geometry that governs intelligent design. Once you identify the pattern, you can find God in all. God is expressed through the action of what you create, and you are a part of this God because creation created you to be creative. God is within you, but it is also without. And if you look to nature, you can appreciate this pattern through every breath. And from Elizabeth Peru, a pivotal moment in time. If you're feeling disarmed, more open, and potentially more vulnerable than you have in a while, this can be a sign that you're moving through a period of great personal spiritual growth. Indeed, the whole globe is moving through a pivotal opportunity to know thyself, to go in deep, be still, and to be with who you are and what your life is all about. From ElizabethPeru.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 243, Blue Solar Night. 844 coming in. The number 9 is called solar, and its keywords are realizing, intention, and pulse. The 9th day of a wave spell is always intense, as it is full of energy and very powerful. Fasten your seatbelts, for this number of intention means that whatever you want, you can get, if you can work with this powerful energy. We all try to use our intelligence, but how often do we consider using our willpower? Surprise yourself today and wield your will, and with intention, you will get what you need. Today is Blue Night, which represents dreams, abundance, and intuition. It's a perfect day for dreams to come true, because when you combine the meaning of the number with the day, the result is intention, is abundance, or dream realizing. My only advice is be careful what you wish for. Today has great power to make things happen. Be sure to go after what is good for you, not what you necessarily want. From Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Solar Night, Kin 243, 12 March 2020, Pulsing Abundance. 12/3/2020, 3/3/22, 3/3/4, equal 6/4, equal 10, equal 1. 12, Knowledge Strength. 3/3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity Gate. 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony. 10, Manifestation, Leadership Power. 1, New Beginnings. And also the 3322 code, the portal of the 22 into the 33. A beautiful manifesting code for realizing our divine dreaming. Day 9 in the Blue Eagle Wave Spell, where we are being asked to fly high and focus on the big picture so that we can create it. Today we are using our intention to pulse out the biggest dream vision that the eagle has been showing us in order to manifest it. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 in the spiritual realm. Action, realizing, power, pulse, essence, intention. The 9th day of the Blue Eagle Wave Spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest and holding that vision in our consciousness, which assists us in making our dreams come true. You are the humanitarian whose dreams unfold the larger pattern of our new world. What dream are you dreaming into reality? Absolutely beautiful, expansive manifestation codes today. Dream big, precious starseeds. Today's question is, what is my greatest vision to pulse forth in order to realize my dreams? Abundant blessings, rainbow dreamers. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger. Kin 243, Blue Solar Night. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to dream. Realizing intuition, I seal the input of abundance. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of self-generation. So as we feel into that code, into that mantra, and into the energies of today's manifestations, it is all about dreaming our most divine dream and manifesting our true heart's delight, our true heart's desire for all life, all humanity, in service to each other, to the collective, and to all of humanity and all life in all realms. So this is a powerful activation. The next 7 days are going to be very powerful as we transition into the equinox. So the equinox energies are flowing in fully now. The doorways, the portal, the gateways fully open. We are anchored deep into the 0 point energy, into the infinite stillness, into the divine, sacred, feminine womb of the universe, here now, as we enter consciously the pure stillness of our heart's resonance, and really feel into that heart center, that resonating chamber of light, the heart chakra, middle dantian. And you can see the still white magnetic light at the center of that portal that calls you in, that calls you home, that calls you forward, to rise up, to ascend, to free ourselves from the constructs of the separation programming and the false matrix, as we wake up to the divine matrika, the divine sacred motherly waters of source, light, and infinite life. And this energy that's coming through in the collective manifestation, many are feeling the storm is here, the storm of change, the storm of great awakening, cleaning, cleansing, clearing these moments of clarity are coming fully through our awareness, our mind, what we might call the unborn mind of Buddha, or pure awareness. As the storm comes in, the sacred divine breath of the Holy Spirit, the sacred winds, the spirit winds, coming into this realm, coming into our awareness, clearing the dust, the debris, the veils are like the cobwebs over the eyes of the Spirit. In the book of Isaiah, one day the eyes of the Spirit shall open, and we shall know all things. And that time is now. That is our birthright. Is what we came for on this mission, to activate, to awaken, to assist all of humanity through this ascension, through this what might be called the enlightenment of mankind, of humankind, as we transition through and rise up through the still waters to blossom and bloom into the light like the sacred golden lotus blossom, the flower that opens fully. The petals are fully opening. You could feel that through your heart, through your mind, through the crown, and through the soles of your feet as you connect to the crystalline core of Nova, Gaia, the full awakened Mother Earth, connecting fully with Father Sky, the Great Spirits, coming together in holy matrimony. So let us know in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams, what's flowing through your awareness here now. And I appreciate all of you connecting with this community, connecting with each other, rising up, lifting up, and sharing with us all and with our celestial brothers and sisters through this medium, through this channel. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications. Many people aren't seeing our videos on the feed, the news feed, whatever they call that, where channels you subscribe to. So I believe if you hit the bell, it will give you better chance of being notified. But like I said, every past transmission is archived on our website, primedisclosure.com, so you can always go there, and there's hundreds of articles and transmissions that you can watch at your leisure. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. I love you all. Namaste.